are not authorized. Please leave this site at once. You are not authorized. Please leave this site at once.
It's Drawnsword from New Zealand here, and this is my new art book, Scoundrels Dread, and it's I guess a dark sci-fi fantasy look at or theme of bounty hunters and their prey, and it just sort of captures different scenes of the bounty hunter life in this other galaxy, and I've rendered it all in graphite pencil, using a few grades of pencil. The cover here is actually a wraparound, expands out to the back cover. I guess there might be a subtle Mega City 1 influence here, but I sort of seek to be original, come up with original stuff, exotic. The more exotic the better. It's more interesting to draw things that don't exist. Here's the first page. Some kind of creature that sort of has robotics or something as well. Some crazy jungle planet. There's a bounty hunter on his skim star or hoverboard type of thing, going through some kind of wilderness, searching for his prey. It's a lot of fun coming up with these hoverboard designs. Creepy looking bounty hunter. Strange, creepy landscape. This is some kind of creature in battle armor. Yeah, I put a lot of really fine detail and everything. Yeah, I've got landscape pieces in here too. Another skim star hoverboard. I call them skimsters.
You are not authorized. Please leave this site at once.
Yeah, some of these pieces just originated as a quick sketch in the sketchbook, and then I've just got more and more into detailing it and adding more stuff, and next thing I've got a full illustration. Or sometimes I'll transfer it to a new sheet of paper and redo the piece. Yeah, there's a guy and there's a creature in the water there, and you can just make out his tail popping up just about to tap his leg. Some kind of spider creature that is guarding this jewel. Perhaps there's a bounty on the jewel. You gotta get past this thing. Lots of people didn't make it before. The idea is that there's a bit of a story there. You can find a few crumbs, but you can pretty much make the story up yourself, just dream into the piece. This one, there's actually a wreckage in the tree of a starship. You can make out some exhaust pipes up here, and he's investigating, but it's been there for a while. Maybe there's some hidden bounty there. This one's called Savage Pursuit. Most of the pieces have a name, but I haven't put the names in the book. I just wanted to be able to showcase more art. But I do enjoy coming up with the name for the piece as well. If you look closely here, you'll notice that he's got a bag full of heads here. Some kind of plant creature that's attacking. Heading off to that temple. Maybe there's some bounty within the temple. Here's a really exotic type organic sky bike. Some kind of creature that's got roots growing out of it. And some kind of floating world. So that's the thing about my theme, is that it leaves a lot of room for creativity. Just coming up with exotic stuff. I enjoy, different starships and terrains and gears. The old bounty hunters. I mean, who didn't like Star Wars bounty hunters? Some kind of pods. What's inside those pods? This is the centerfold.
Please leave this site at once.
Double splash page.
Please leave this site at once. You are not authorized. Please leave this site at once. You are not authorized. Please leave this site. Please leave this site at once.
There's a whole team of bounty hunters searching for the prey. You can actually spot them down below if you look carefully. Each piece has a few bits in it that kind of give you clues to the story of what's going on in the piece. As per this one. The idea of it is just to provide some escapism. That, you can just sit back and enjoy this other world. It's quite full on, so there's lots to look at. once called Into the Gauntlands. I remember I worked on this piece during the lockdown. We were locked down in New Zealand for, I don't know, 6 weeks or something. But it didn't really make any difference to me because I'm always sitting at my desk. But yeah, I came up with that somewhere in that time. And that made it into the book. I actually made 100 or so of these pieces, and I picked the best 32, or the ones I liked the most. Yeah, I use a 2H pencil to design the piece, construct it, and I put shading in with a 2H, a 2B, maybe a 4B or an 8B or a 6B for the real dark areas.
You are not authorized. Please leave this site at once.
And I have an X-Acto knife, or no, actually a scalpel. I use a scalpel to get the pencil really fine, so I can get in there and get that nice detail. I think this was just a bit of a doodle in the sketchbook, and it just kind of grew into this piece. Just sort of, sometimes you just get idea after idea and it just forms itself. Here's another chick bounty hunter. I think I titled this piece the Jewels of Pursuit, or Pursuit of Jewels or something. Jewels are down there. This one's called Behead the Groot. Not Groot, but Groot. You know, it's a giant galaxy that I've created, and there are some bounty hunters that are quite primitive. And they use swords, not blasters. This is Disintegrator. There's also a Disintegrator 2. This is the first one. This is Hunters of Balak, and this was actually the first one with the idea of the bounty hunter thing. Sort of like a crocodile dog or some kind of creature with this other tusk guy, alien, bounty hunter. It's always a lot of fun to create the landscapes and the characters. This one's called Pirates of Tuscar. You can see the pirate ships up in the top. I guess there's a bounty on the bottom guy. This one here is Disintegrator 2. Self-aware droid, and this is where they're all numbered, you know. This one here in particular is number 15 of 100, and I've signed them. Yeah, there's the background. Scoundrels Dread.
You are not authorized. Please leave this site at once.
Available at CROMthebarbarian.com. Thanks for your support.
You are not authorized. Please leave this site at